Welcome back to XL. Now, I'm still here because we have one more story for you. We have been talking to some seriously talented creators who share their love for the game through their art. Artist Corbin Portillo doesn't remember life without drawing and designing. He shares his work and the wows of being recognized with us now.
I remember in '95 when the Raptors came out. I still remember like the Saturday, Sunday morning intros they had, or like the whole 3D thing. But yeah, I just remember growing up with my dad. He would be watching Jordan and watching Indiana, Chicago, all those teams. And then when Raptors came out, that's when I kind of joined on with him and I started to get into it. So yeah, he was a big influencer of like me getting into basketball, getting into the arts, and kind of joining those two.
I admire people that push for their passions to become their career. And as an artist, you know, the journey from the start isn't going to be an easy one. When was that moment that you decided to pursue art seriously?
So the moment I decided to pursue art was probably when I was put into art school by my parents. Okay. And then through middle school and high school, I was in my art class and I really excelled. So that's when I knew I had to pursue a career in arts. So they would always be asking me to draw them pictures. I'd sell them like drawings I made for like $1, $2. And that's when I knew like I had a talent and I wanted to pursue this.
So when you were playing, whose jersey were you repping?
Vince Carter, all day, yeah, favorite player. I just feel like he put Toronto on the map and brought basketball to Canada, like for us kids at that time. Like, it was just like a superhero almost to watch and like someone to look up to for us, right?
I'm always so interested in people's creative process.
Yep.
Can you tell me a little bit about yours?
Sure. Basically, it's just grabbing inspiration from anything I see from like outside, the culture, my friends, family, anything basketball. So anything I can bring in and just mix with my art is how I get inspired. People around me, friends, family, my girlfriend. Unfortunately, my parents both passed away last year, and they're a strong supporter of my art. My mom was a painter, my dad was in basketball. So they really inspired me to do what I do today. It makes me want to be better, and I know they're watching me, and I'm trying to make them proud.
And what part of your personality comes out in your work?
Well, I would say lots of layers to it. I try and bring lots of color and energy into my pieces, and just something that speaks for itself. Something that's loud, you know what I mean? Grab someone's attention. Even
though you're so quiet.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's
the inner personality, yeah.
What's your favorite piece?
My favorite pieces I've done have been a series of jerseys I did of NBA players, and it's all basically like cut jerseys that from different eras, from different teams they've been on. So my favorite piece would probably be a Vince Carter jersey I did, and it was all his Raptor jerseys from the time he was here. So it's a big feel of like nostalgia to me, and basically I wanted to bring that feeling of like when kids have posters, I wanted to give that same feeling, you know what I mean? Last year, for the All-Star break, NBA TV actually chose 10 artists from around the world to redraw like a dunk from the slam dunk contest. So we each got assigned one dunk, right? So I got Vince Carter's the arm through the hoop. Yeah, so that was definitely my most proud moment.
So what's next for you?
I'm working with Adidas right now. 2018, I'll be working with them again, so lots of projects with them. Did some projects with Harden, Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Lowry, so that's really exciting for me.
No big deal.
No big deal, yeah. I remember the first year when the Raptors moved into the ACC, we watched a game here. That was a big moment for me, like watching the Raptors for the first time, watching with my dad. One of my goals always has been to work with the Raptors. Like that's always something I told my dad I would do one day eventually, so in the future that's my goal. I've come this far and I think I just have to keep going with it and just keep building.